Welcome to Hindsight Hacking. I'm Corey Carter.
And I'm Ron Cool, and you are listening to Hindsight Hacking, where we have talked to hundreds of entrepreneurs hacking their hindsight to give you clearer foresight.
And now, as we still bring you the same great, amazing interviews each and every week, we are adding bits and pieces to serve you in such a great way. These bits and pieces are some mindset hacks, visibility hacks, traffic hacks, and more on the Daily Hack. So we want to make sure that you have all the tools and all the resources that you need to gain more visibility and gain more traffic.
And obviously, to get more sales. So head over to gethhm.com/toolbox to grab your free resources to get the help you need to get more.
And if you're interested, after you collect all those freebies, because they're amazing, hit the link in the show notes and jump on our calendar because we definitely want to help you.
Guys, we absolutely love the community that we've created with your guys' help, and we love all the hindsight hackers. So jump on in and get on our calendar.
So without further ado, what do you say? Let's get to it. All right, everybody. Did you miss us? Because we are back better than ever. And today we get to recap the David Meltzer show that we just had. And so this is kind of an interesting thing because we just had the show live. We're recapping it live. This recap though is gonna be on iTunes today.
I think we put it on Tuesday after.
And David, like it's a pre, so it's a pre, like how good the show was for anybody on iTunes.
Oh,
and it's a recap of amazingness from anybody that caught the live show today. So that's the fun little twist that we got with the Daily Hack today. So first of all, Ron, tell me, what's your initial thoughts?
Dude, he got me crying again. Like I was so glad that you had to go after that because I was choked. I was choked up. I was like, glad I don't have to talk next. It was but again, he is one of the nicest people I have met so far in this industry. Easily. Just a super genuinely nice person.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're lucky because we met him when he's in his third world, right? When he is in his more than enough state, and this is the person that he's been able to find himself as, right? But like, I kind of want to start from the beginning. Like, I mean, his mission, abundance, happy, changing lives, right? And again, this is not like he's not going to go change our lives. Like he is going to change 1 billion lives. Like that's his goal. That is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not about money. It's about helping people be in abundance, helping them be happy. And it's so much more than finances, right?
Oh yeah. And I love how he called out like no hidden fees, right? No, there's no hidden fees. It is free. Like it's free. And that's how he's going to create that impact. It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Okay. So let's forget 2 takeaways that we would normally do on a show because yes, on Monday, when this is live, Monday, March 15th, David Meltzer's show will be live on iTunes. You can watch it live on Facebook right now. But our takeaways are part of this daily hack. So number 1 takeaway, let's grab it. We don't need 2. We might have 3. We might have 5. What's your number 1 takeaway so far, Ron?
Oh my gosh. Like I loved the not enough, just enough, more than enough. And as he was telling the story, and this is what makes him a powerful storyteller, I was like envisioning those parts of my life or tendencies that I have or had or currently have and was putting myself in those buckets.
Yeah.
Right. But it was such a good show all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the not enough, just enough and more than enough, three worlds. Takeaway number one, that, think about, where are you in your life, right?
Yeah.
And are you in this scarcity mindset? Or if you have just enough, are you giving and expecting a return?
Yeah.
Right? Are you buying to impress others? Right? It wasn't for himself. It was a quid pro quo, right? Like all this stuff. But when you get to when you have more than enough, like it is all about values and practicing with those values, right? Like it's a place that you live in abundance, right? Like we talk about abundance mindset on the show more than once.
Oh yeah.
And then again, knowing that it's not just about money. So, all right, that's an amazing takeaway with his three worlds and how we can all be in certain places of that ourselves. What do you got, number two?
The 90% of effort, like, is that not the truth?
Oh,
Holy smokes.
that
Yeah.
blew my mind.
Yeah. Is that, I mean, it was like, boom. Because how many times, and I'm going to go back to younger Ron, I would always say I find myself in really weird situations. Right. But when you find yourself in those weird situations, you've already done everything you did to get into that situation. And now you're in it.
Yeah.
Now you're in it. And if you take a moment to realize, oh my gosh, I'm in this now. Now, how do I get out of it? Or how do I continue forward? But if you can continue forward, it's probably not going to get you where you want to go. And you realized, I believe at that 90% mark, you realize you made an error. And you have to make a decision. Am I going to continue going for that other 10%, or am I going to backtrack? And I've done a lot of backtracking from that 90%. So that like smacked me across the face, because it is such a true statement on how people find themselves in bad situations.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, his way of putting it in regards to drugs and alcohol, like you don't realize that you have a problem until you're 90% into the problem.
Oh yeah.
Right? You don't realize that you're unhappy until you're like 90%. And again, it's all the things that you did to work towards that. So what if you put that effort to the positive things, right? What if you put that effort into where you want your business to go, or where you want your, relationships to go, right? You might not realize right away until they're amazing, because you're in the 90%, right? Like,
Right.
oh, I love that.
Right.
Okay. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. There's too much more to stop it too.
Yeah. Yeah. I just love how he's trying to help people. The free training Fridays, literally, I'm looking at the website right now. Why is it free? Is one of the first questions, right? For over 20 years, he's hosted weekly hosted weekly Friday trainings in his shared office. You talked about it, or he talked about it on the show, ordered lunch. But think about the impact he's now being able to have based on doing it online. So what, 28,000 people he said in this?
Well, let's give the pre-COVID number.
Yeah. So pre-COVID was how much?
200 in person.
In person, right? And now he's able to impact those 200 people that he was going to impact anyway. He saved money on lunch. So that was a call out. But now 28,000 people are in this, and it's the top rated shows on his podcast over Oprah and all these amazing people that have been on his show.
Yeah, that is an astonishing number over 20 years. But then to talk about it, COVID made a lot of people pivot, made a lot of people kind of think and adjust what they were doing. And even for us, we're like, oh, this happened to us or for us, right? And we went with the for and made the best of it. Now, David's mission to help 1 billion people, instead of 200 people a week on a Friday, he's now helping 28,000 people. Insane.
Yep.
Insane. Same. That number alone blew my mind.
Yeah,
So
it's. I mean, I'm just looking over his guest list of his podcast. Like unbelievable amount of value that is on his show.
do you know anybody else going to be on that show?
Uh, we're going to be on his Instagram show. I do know that.
Perfect. That
So
might not
that's
be the same show, but it's an Instagram show with David.
it is. He has a live Instagram show, and I feel very blessed, and I know Corey feels blessed that we will be on that show. I believe it's in 9 days.
Perfect. Be there.
Yeah.
Be there. All right. I know of a couple more, but what else do you got?
So much stuff. Just that jacket story, dude. Like, do you know how much that related to me so much?
Yeah.
And I think it's because since I'm older than you, I can say it. As you get older, and I have this large birthday coming up shortly, which I don't feel, but it makes you look at life a little different, right?
Yeah.
Because now it's like, uh-oh, now what? Like now you have to look at life a little differently because you're at this other tipping point of life. You're not at the young part of life. You're at this other part of life, right? And so that story, like,
yeah, I mean, that got you the first time you heard it.
It got me the first time. It got me this time. It got me when I was trying to explain it to Rachel. So I'm so excited that he took the time to share the story because I'm going to make Rachel watch the video on
it. Yeah. All right. Well, I want to share one of mine that I got from him today, and that is, his greatest hindsight hack.
Yeah.
So to everyone out there, your greatest hindsight hack from David Meltzer, you can quote this: "Be kind, do good deeds, and good things will happen." Right? Like, it's not that hard. Be kind, do good deeds. Right?
Yeah.
So that was a good one. But let's talk real quick about the pitch, the 2-minute drill.
Oh my gosh! So
have we signed up for that yet?
No. Like you tried to get me to do it live with him. So we're in this group. We're talking, and
hashtag Podmax.
Hashtag Podmax, and everyone's like, "Okay, you have 2 minutes with David. Pitch, and he'll give you a critique." And Corey's like, "All right, Ron, you pitch." I was like, "No." I am not gonna pitch, right? But like, do you think I can do it? I feel I can do it. So I'm going through all this in my mind, right? Yeah. Just like we've done hundreds of shows. We were actually a little nervous about this show, right? So there's something about David, what he's done, what he represents, that I knew I was not going to be able to pitch something. But the people that did pitch, like I know, I'm going to shout out Rhino Julie here. She pitched the first time on the fly. Like she was like, "I'll do it on the fly." She pitched. He gave her some critique. The second time we were all on a call together, she pitched again. And how much better was she with his critique?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was night and day.
Yeah, the information, the feedback was invaluable to her and to the others that did it, and to us that were just watching that didn't participate. But I think hashtag Podmax. Thanks for introducing us to David. But now we got to we need to go sign up, my friend. We should do.
I can't wait to watch you do it. You're going to do a great job.
Do it and pitch the same thing and see how we do.
Oh, like head to head?
No,
head pitch.
No, you pitched, but you pitch the same thing because normally we do it together. So it's like we got to go pitch one thing, and you pitch it yourself, I'll pitch it myself, right? And then we take all the feedback and combine it because we do the pitch together so often.
Ooh, that's brilliant,
right? So that's the next thing we got to do. But all right, everyone. So again, if you listen to this on iTunes today, March 10th, 2021. This is a little recap of our interview with David Meltzer, which will be live on March 15th, 2021 on iTunes or anywhere that you might actually listen to the podcast. But if you're watching this is the recap that just happened. So, if you missed it, you can just head on over and watch it. And a great place to watch it is in our Facebook group. So head on over, facebook.com/groups/profits with.
Yep, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. And we hope you got a ton of value from that. And in David's words, be kind.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And you know what? If you're not already a member of our Facebook group, what are you waiting for? Head on over facebook.com/groups/profits with.
Guys, we are super excited to have you be a part of our community and help you get more visible, get more traffic, and get more sales.
That's right, Ron. And every time someone is in our group, we get to share all the tips, the tricks, and everything that you can get profits with from your summits, your challenges, your workshops, your podcasts, your vodcasts, and so much more.
Guys, thanks for being the best part of the Hindsight Hackers.